What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, we got some bad news already starting off the year 2024 in the sport of boxing, as Teofimo Lopez essentially already turns down a possible unification showdown with Devin the Dream Haney, okay, in a mega unification bout. They are rivals. Teofimo Lopez, who is now 20 wins, 1 loss, no draws. He is 13 wins by way of knockout, 26 years of age, 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach. He's a 2-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, now reigning WBO junior welterweight world champion. Teofimo Lopez is a superstar. Last night, Teofimo Lopez, he took on Jermaine Ortiz, junior welterweight star title contender out of Puerto Rico. And Teofimo Lopez, he had a lackluster performance last night, okay? Teofimo Lopez, Jermaine Ortiz is now 17 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 8 wins by way of knockout. Jermaine Ortiz is 5'9" with a 72-inch arm reach. And he gave Teofimo Lopez all types of problems with his southpaw stance, his southpaw movements, and his athletic ability, his ability to box. And Teofimo Lopez, he stated that he has a list of fighters that he wants to face off against next. And he highlighted that he wants to face off against undefeated 2-division world champion, former undisputed lightweight world champion, now reigning WBC junior welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, Devin the Dream Haney. Devin the Dream Haney is 31 wins, no losses, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout, 25 years of age, 5'9" with a 72-inch arm reach. He's a pure boxer, a slick, pure boxer that has a great jab, very athletic, young, extremely long arms. He has a 4-inch arm reach advantage over Teofimo Lopez. He's about an inch and a half taller than Teofimo Lopez, but he's a slick boxer. He's a pure boxer, right? And he has a great jab and combination punches. We saw from Teofimo Lopez fight with Sandor Martin, Teofimo Lopez fight with Jermaine Ortiz last night. Teofimo Lopez struggles with boxes. He struggles with movement, right? Last night, he could not cut the ring off on Jermaine Ortiz. He did not have an answer for Jermaine Ortiz's ability to stay elusive and move, right? He was flat-footed. He was winging punches and swinging for the fences, looking for one big punch, looking for a knockout punch. He landed a total of 12 jabs the entire night. That's equivalent to 1 jab per round in a 12-round fight. So afterwards, Teofimo Lopez, now he stated that he had a list of fighters that he wanted to face in order. Number 1, he wanted to fight the best fighter in the world, an undefeated 3-division world champion, former undisputed lightweight 2-division world champion, and the reigning unified welterweight world champion, who is widely acknowledged as the number 1 pound-for-pound best fighter in the world, in Terrence Bud Crawford. Terrence Crawford is 40 wins, no loss, no draw, 31 big wins by way of knockout. He is 36 years of age, 5'8" with a 74-inch arm reach. So he stated that he wanted to face off against Terrence Crawford. If he couldn't get the fight with Terrence Crawford at 147 and become a 3-division champion, or attempt to become a 3-division champion, he wants to fight Devin the Dream Haney, right? Well, no. Now Teofimo Lopez has changed his tune. And now Teofimo Lopez is now he's already announcing his next fight, and that his next fight is going to be in his hometown of Honduras. Now, Teofimo Lopez is born in New York, raised in New York and in Florida, but he's from Honduras, right? That's his roots. So now Teofimo Lopez, he's rather tell the world that he is, all these fighters don't want to fight him. They ducking and dodging him, right? And he's saying that when asked about Devin Haney, he stated that, oh, this fighter don't want to fight me, right? But he announces his next fight is going to be in Honduras. If you announcing your next fight is going to be in Honduras, then you announcing that you're not fighting Devin Haney, right? He says, I'll see you guys in Honduras. My next fight going to be in Honduras. I'm going to direct and instruct Bob Arum to make my next fight in Honduras, right? This is what Teofimo Lopez is stating. So if that's the case, you are already setting a precedent and letting the world know that you're not willing to negotiate, right? And this is the problem with the sport of boxing. There is no, how can I say it? There's no budge, no sacrifice. Fighters are not willing to do so, right? And so you have to negotiate. You know very well Devin Haney is not going to fight Teofimo Lopez in Honduras. Neither is Terrence Bud Crawford, okay? you can dictate that to fighters that don't have a leg to stand on, that you're going to fight in Honduras, your next fight, and they'll agree with you, right? You cannot predict that to Terrence Bud Crawford. You cannot predict that to Devin Haney. You're definitely not going to predict that to the Gervonta Tank Davis of the world, right? Maybe a fighter like Keyshawn Davis would accept to go to Honduras. Maybe. Shakur Stevenson might do it. Shakur Stevenson is a Puerto Rican. He recognizes his Puerto Rican roots. So maybe Shakur Stevenson will do it, to capture a fan base. But when you say that, when you automatically make demands that your next fight is going to be in Honduras, and you already setting that tone, then you're not looking to fight the Devin Haney's, because you got to negotiate a fight. He was looking to fight Ryan Garcia. You're not going to dictate to Ryan Garcia that you're going to fight in Honduras. That's not going to happen. And again, the two fighters at the top of your list is Terrence Bud Crawford and Devin the Dream Haney. There's no way on this green earth that you are going to dictate to Terrence Crawford and Devin Haney, who are bigger superstars than Terrence Bud Crawford. What's good, brother? They're bigger stars than Teofimo Lopez. He's not going to be able to dictate and tell them that he's going to fight in Honduras, right? Again, you're already setting up a roadblock. If you truly want and you truly believe that these fighters are not trying to fight you, you truly believe that Terrence Crawford is avoiding you and Devin Haney is avoiding you, then why are you already setting a roadblock to say that your next fight is going to be in Honduras, knowing very well that those types of fighters with that type of leverage and that type of power, they might agree to it, depending upon what kind of money is available, but you're gonna have to pay them how they weigh to go to Honduras, to convince them to go to Honduras. So Teofimo Lopez, he stated that he sent messages to Devin Haney, and then he stated that he couldn't find the messages that he sent to Devin Haney. And he stated that he reached out to Devin Haney and he told Devin Haney that essentially, let's wiggle around Bob Arum, let's wiggle around, the manager and the promoters. Let's negotiate ourselves to make a fight happen between me and yourself at the Sphere in Las Vegas. And let's be the first headline card to have a fight at the new Sphere in Las Vegas. But he contacted the people that work for Madison Square Garden. He contacted the people that work for the Sphere in Las Vegas. But they don't negotiate fights. That's just a venue. So he's saying, I reached out to Devin Haney and I told Devin Haney, let's do this together, just me and you, and let's do it at the Sphere. But how you doing that? So he said Devin Haney told him, well, you already have a promoter and you have a boss to answer to, so you got to talk to Bob Arum. And he's making it as if Devin Haney is ducking. Well, I tried to do it with just Devin. Now, I like the idea to do it independently, where you don't involve no managers, no promoters, so on and so forth, and you take control of your own career. But at the end of the day, that's just not going to cut it, right? It's just not when you already signed. Devin Haney is a network promotional free agent. He has flexibility. He can move freely. Teofimo Lopez doesn't. He's exclusively signed to Top Rank. He's exclusively signed to Bob Arum. So he's going to move how they want him to move, point blank and period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, right? You can attempt to move how you want to move, but at the end of the day, you're going to move how Bob Arum want to move, or you're going to be inactive. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. So with that said, Teofimo Lopez, by saying that his next fight and announcing his next fight is going to be in Honduras, it's definitely not going to be against Devin Haney, and definitely not going to be against Terrence Bud Crawford. So stylistically, Teofimo Lopez has shown that he has trouble with certain styles of fighters. He's shown that he had trouble with Sandor Martin, who is a mover, a southpaw, and a boxer. And he strode last night. He had trouble with Jermaine Ortiz, who's a mover. He fought in the southpaw, but he's a natural orthodox fighter. But he's a pure boxer. He struggles with that. He cannot cut the ring off. You would think that at this stage of his career, he would know and understand how to cut the ring off. He just simply doesn't. And Devin Haney is the ultimate boxer, as well as Terrence Bud Crawford. So they present a huge problem for Teofimo Lopez. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. That's all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.